play Blockbusters with your host, Bob Holness.
Hello, welcome. Thank you very much. What a wonderful welcome. Welcome to Blockbusters. A duplicate key. Duplicate key. Oh, yes, I'm afraid so. But let's give it the good news. You've got £420 each in your pockets, and that is a tremendous amount. People haven't scored that much money at this particular position in the game for a very long time. So bear that in mind and hope you get to the fifth. On the other hand, Alison may decide you're not going to. Shall we meet her? Let's. A round of applause again, please, for Alison Blair. Hello, Alison. Thank you. A nice big smile. Oh, and a noddy. A noddy at the front. Is he your noddy?
My friend Katie knitted it for me, especially for Blockbusters.
Knitted it, especially for Oh, well, thank you, Katie. Oh, thanks very much, Katie. If you'd like to knit us any more mascots, we'd be delighted. He's a wonderful object, isn't he? Well, we'll talk about those later, you know. Let's tell everybody you come from the Beckett Upper School in Nottingham, right? Mm-hmm. And you're called Bong by people for some obscure reason.
I used to be, not so much anymore.
No, well, I promise you I won't call you. Okay, well, all right, not Bong anyway, yes? Cathy and Alice are over there. They say welcome to the programme. Have they shaken by your hand? That's right. Okay. The usual ritual having been completed, let's look at the board. We see that E is flashing, so here we go with the first of a new set of games. Let's play Blockbusters. All right, what E is the science involving conductors and semiconductors? That's Cathy.
Electricity.
No. Alison, what E is the science involving conductors and semiconductors in which the first device invented was the thermionic valve? It's electronics, not electricity, electronics. What E is the threat to plants and animals caused by humans? Yes, Cathy?
Extinction.
That's right. Well done. Extinction it is. All right. Now, where? On the right, because you can hardly go to the left.
Can I have the A, please?
You can have the A right smack in the middle of the board. Right. Alison, take care of this. Or, I mean, take notice of it. What A was the main character in the story which Lewis Carroll's original title... Yes, Alice?
Is it Alice?
It's Alice, Alice. Well done, yes. Originally called Alice's Adventures Underground. Alice in Wonderland, of course. Well done, Alice. Have another pick of a letter, Alice.
Yes, please.
Okay, Alice. And it's that welcome sound, which means you can have a stab at a bonus question if you get this one right. Anybody? What S are the words sheep, fish, mouse, and goose? If sheep, fish, Cathy.
Singular.
Yes, well worked out. That's very good. No, it didn't manifest itself during the course of that particular question, but it would have done because the last two were mice and geese, and they're plural. That was superbly done. Well done. You've got a bonus if you want it. What is the plural of mongoose? Is it mongooses or mongeese?
Mongooses. You're
right, it is, and that's a £5 bonus. And on top of that, you get a chance to choose a letter.
Can I have a C, please?
The C? Right. Alison? There's a button in front of you. What C is represented by the symbol of a letter C within a circle, often seen in books? Yes, Alice?
Copyright.
Yes, you're right. It is copyright. Well done. Well, now we have 4 blues on the board, no whites, and as you would have guessed, there's a flashing blue light, and it's going to stay that way until the next edition of Blockbusters. That's it for now. We hope you can join us next time. Cheerio from all of us. Bye-bye.
It's time to play Blockbusters with your host, Bob Holness.
Well, thank you very much indeed, and welcome once again to Blockbusters. We start this particular show with a short and very short course of instruction. Now, Alison is our single player. Alison Blair, known to her friends as Bong, from the Beckett Upper School in Nottingham, or she used to be known as Bong. Alison, just a little course of instruction. Press the button in front of you. There you are. Now, that's how it's done, okay? Now, Alison needs that. She needs that to boost her a little because she arrived shortly before the end of the last show, and we are in the first game, but there's a very tricky situation. You'll know that if you look at the board. There you are. You see what I mean? Now, she needs that white at the end to try and stop Cathy and Alice. Not that I've got anything about them, they're our champions. Ecclesbourne School from Derby, Cathy Weeks and Alice Inslee. Hello again, both of you.
Hi.
Right, now they're about to get that letter at the end there, and it's got to be Alison to stop them as she possibly can. So that's the situation. Just thought I'd fill you in case you didn't know. So it's over to the girls. Did we ask which letter you wanted, Cathy?
I can't remember, but
Well, tell us one.
I'll have the R, please.
We'll have the R. So it's the R we start with, and this is the question. Everybody. What are Silent Valley in Northern Ireland, Loch Braden in Scotland, Llyn Brenig in Wales, and Kielder Water in England, all used for storing... Yes, Cathy?
Reservoir.
They're reservoirs! That's Blockbusters! Well, you must admit the question gave them all time to answer, didn't it, Alison? Yeah, it's a bit hard. But it's only the first game, you see. Only the first game. Now, you may do miracles in the second. It's happened before on Blockbusters. But before we play it, let me just make sure of one thing. You've lived in Southern Africa for a number of years.
Yes, Lesotho. It's
Lesotho.
It's sort of totally surrounded by South Africa.
Yes, that's right. Did you enjoy your stay there? How long ago was it?
We went out in 1918, came back in 86.
Ah, I see. Was it because your father's work that took you out there? What did you like most about the country?
Oh, I don't know. It was just beautiful. And just living on a campus, university campus, we just knew everybody.
Oh, I see. You lived on a university campus out there.
Yeah.
It is a wonderful country, isn't it? Yeah. Would you ever go back now, do you think?
I hope so. I'd like to.
You would? Yeah, okay. Still a bit back. And what are you going to do, by the way? What's your career going to finish up by being? Or haven't you made up your mind?
I'm not sure, no.
Not sure.
I don't know.
Okay, well, concentrate now on the second game of the set, as indeed Cathy and Alice will. I haven't forgotten you over there. It's just that she is a newcomer to the show. We go across to the board. It's G that's flashing. So here comes the second game in the set, the one which Alison must win to draw a letter. The first of the questions is a G, and here it comes. What G is the adjective meaning sticky, soft, and treacly? Yes, Alison?
Gooey.
Gooey is right, yes. Good Lord. Sounds like a... No, well, I don't know what it sounds like. It's very encouraging, though, whatever it is. It's a white over on the left, and you have the choice of the whole board from there.
Can I have the F, please, Bob?
The F down at the bottom left, right. What F describes the despairing maiden who was kissed by the man all tattered and torn in the house... Alison?
Forlorn.
Yes, right. This is the maiden all forlorn. I must admit, just then, Cathy looked at Alice with some amazement on her face, and I'm not surprised. There's two in a row there. So, Alison, have another go.
The J, please, Bob.
The J, right at the top left. For all three of you. What J are vertical cracks in rocks? Yes, Alison.
Joints.
Yes, they are. They are joints. She learns very quickly, doesn't she? My goodness. So, we've got a flashing white light. I'll put the J down and ask you what you want next.
Yeah, it'll have to be the O, please, Bob.
Yes, it will have to be the O, right. For Cathy, Alice, and Alison. What O is the chief god in Norse mythology who feasts with souls of heroic slain warriors in the great hall of Valhalla? What are the great names beginning with O? Odin, O-D-I-N. What O is the South American river which forms 200 miles of the border between Venezuela and Colombia? The Orinoco. The Orinoco. What O are the officials who attend a foreign election not to participate but to... Yes, Cathy?
Observers.
That's the word. Observers it is. Correct. By the skin of your teeth, you stopped her, and you have the choice of letter.
Have the S, please.
Okay, the S it shall be. What S take the counters back where they've just come from in a children's board game for two? Yes, Cathy.
Snakes.
Snakes from Snakes and Ladders, correct. It's 3 whites, 2 blues, Cathy's choice.
Have the A, please.
The A. Now, don't let them get too far, Alison. What A describes organisms which do not need a supply of oxygen to survive? Yes, Cathy.
Anaerobic.
Anaerobic it is. Well done. That's equalised the colours. Right. Now, Now comes the crunch. What's going to happen next?
Can I have the P? Oh, sorry. Can I have the P, please, Bob?
Yes, okay. Oh, and that turns out to be a possible bonus question on the gold card. So, who knows this? What P is the form of entertainment in which Uncle Ebenezer, Widow Twankey, and it's Cathy again.
Pantomime.
Thank you, it is right, pantomime. I might tell you a gasp of disgust came from Alison. She went, oh, no, because she knew and couldn't get there quick enough. Right. The bonus question for you only, Cathy. In which pantomime do Uncle Ebenezer, Widow Twankey, and Wishy Washy appear?
Is it Aladdin?
It is Aladdin. You get £5 extra. Right. And she also gets, of course, the flashing blue light. Now, this is to alert Alison to the fact that this is last chanceville. If you can get one here, Alison, it'll be super. Cathy, which do you want?
Have the T, please.
The T, right. What T is the surname of the manager who resigned his post after England didn't gain a place? Yes, Alison.
Taylor.
Graham Taylor it is. Now, here's the situation. It's the flashing lights all round, so this is the most important question in the whole of the career of Cathy and Alice. Which one is it going to be?
It'll have to be the R, Bob.
It'll have to be the R. Right, good luck, everybody. What R is the town in Greater Manchester from which the singer Lisa Stansfield... Yes, Alison?
Rochdale.
It's Rochdale. Well, perhaps I did indulge in a little hyperbole. It can't be that important because it only means that we've got to play a deciding game. It's 1-1. So, Alison has £25 all of a sudden, which she's pleased about. Cathy and Alice, and I take a deep breath when I say this, have £475 each, as well as the intention of going for the 5th gold run to Alison's first. We'll see how it goes right now, because I'm not asking any more questions of them. I shall ask a lot of questions about the game. The N is flashing, so let's play Blockbusters. Okay, good luck, everybody. What N are Zenab Badawi, Jon Snow, Carol Barnes, and Trevor McDonald? Yes, Cathy?
Newsreaders.
Newsreaders is right. Right, there's one blue on the board, and Cathy has the next choice. The first choice of this game.
Can I have the H, please? Bob?
Shrug from Alice led to an H from Cathy. What H is to otter as Earth is to fox? Yes, Cathy?
Home.
No, it's not. Goes over to Alison. What if you know what H is to otter as Earth is to fox, set is to badger, and lodge is to beaver? An otter lives in a holt, H-O-L-T. Now, for all three of you, what H is the most northerly national capital in Europe? Cathy?
Is it Helsinki?
It is Helsinki, yes, well done. 2 blues so far, no whites. Cathy thinks again and tells me...
Can I have the P, please, Bob?
A P, right. What P is the species of snake of which the Jungle Book's Car... Yes, Alice?
Python.
Python is the right one, yes. Car, in fact, was a rock python, but python was the right answer. 3 blues, nothing from Alison yet, as it's now Alice's turn.
The G, please.
The G. With what G do you associate the Royal and Ancient, the Royal Birkdale? Yes, Cathy?
Galas.
No. Alison, with what G do you associate the Royal and Ancient, the Royal Birkdale, and Royal Lytham and St Anne's?
Gardens?
No, you don't play golf, do you? There's golf for all of them. What G is the nickname for lavishly produced magazines printed on shiny paper? Yes, Cathy?
Glossy.
Glossy is right. Glossy and glossy. We've got a flashing blue light. Now what if Alison can do it again? I wonder. Let's see. What is it, Cathy?
Can I have the R, please?
The R, and this is the question. And this, too, is very important, as you know. What R is the Latin word meaning of the king, which is a royal... Yes, Cathy?
Realm.
No. Alison, what R is the Latin word meaning of the king, which is a royal suffix in 12 English place names?
Rex?
No, not Rex. I'll give you just two, Lyme, Regis, and Bognor. Regis. Regis was the answer. What hour does the government want to change from 60 to 65 for women to... Alison got there.
Retirement.
Retirement is the right answer, yes. Now it becomes really tense. Yes, Alison.
Could I please have the D, Bob?
The D. What D is the place where trains and buses are maintained, cleaned? Cathy.
Depot.
Yes, it's depot. You're right. Dare I ask which letter you want?
Have the B, please.
The B, the safe one. Okay. What B is the traditional French game played on a 19th... Alison.
Balls.
Ball is right. Yes, that's a white. Now, another one.
Could I have the F, please, Bob?
F. Again, it's safe. What F is the title of the George Michael album, which has sold over 13... Alice.
Faith.
You're right. It's Faith. What you've got to have, 13 million copies worldwide. Faith was the right answer, and isn't that appropriate? Right, there's a situation. It's the blue again, and there's one letter begging to be asked for, and it will be asked for, but not for a couple of minutes. Stay with us. We'll be with you after the break. Welcome back. And if you have tension there at home, imagine what it's like here in the studio. They've been sitting there gazing at the board, wondering what the letters can be. I've got to ask her which one she wants first. Alison, which is it going to be?
The A, please.
The A. Yes, little one down at the bottom there. Here's the question for all three of you. What A is a holiday region in Portugal centred around... Alice?
The Algarve.
The Algarve gives you Blockbusters. Well, I don't know how you feel there at home, but there's a sense of great relief over there, I can tell you that. And Alison actually is very pleased, because you didn't expect to get any, did you, Alison? You got to that. You actually left it to the very last moment. If you'd lost that very first one, you would have been out. Well, that's wonderful. You've got that. Take Noddy and all your friends with you, of course, and thank you for being here. Permanent smile, which is lovely. You take with you, of course, the Blockbuster T-shirt and the encyclopedia as well. Happily, you don't take the revolting head that's being pictured there. It's gone now, I'm happy to say. So, what you do really, although I say goodbye to you, is sit there and watch the big gold run, okay? So, give her a round of applause. Alison Blair. Thank you, Alison. Very, very good play indeed. Really, terrific, optimistic play. Now we go back to our double team. Yes, here we are. They're waiting. And Cathy's not smiling very much. You can understand it, really. Oh, it's not going to be you, Cathy. No, it's not. It's Alice, of course. I'd forgotten. Alice is smiling, so she's feeling quite confident. Not a nerve in her body. Alice, look over here. There we are. That's the board. And that's the one you're going to be facing for the very last time. It's the big one on Blockbusters, so I'll say no more, but I'll say for the last time for you, put yourself on that hot spot, please. The usual rules apply. Take it steadily. You've got a whole minute to get there, and think, think, think. I think between us we'll crack it. So from left to right you go, telling us where you want to start.
OH.
Not at work, having 2 weeks off. And 2 weeks off.
SS.
Describes a cafeteria.
LA.
Largest city in California.
Los Angeles.
Yes.
WO.
Exit sign.
Way out.
Yes.
IP.
Dashboard of a car or aeroplane?
Something panel.
Yes.
Instrument panel.
That's right.
VR.
Location of the lighthouse off the Isles of Scilly.
In rock.
Yes.
SO.
Order to the boxer's assistant to leave the ring.
LL.
Describes UHT milk, some batteries and light bulbs.
Long life.
Yes.
II.
How the Latin name of the species is written in classification.
RTI.
No, you've learned. Never mind. Give her a big round of applause. She really deserves it. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. Go back to your seat. Go back to your seat. Give her a round of applause as she goes back to her seat, because I think she should, don't you? Right, now the reason I've got them both there together is I want them there together as I tell them the answers and tell them what they've got, because they've got quite a lot. You've got the money on the first one. You also got the money on the last one. You've got the portable television, both of you, on the second one, the day with Sky News on the third one, and of course you've got money on the fourth one as well. So that accounts for the fact that you have got, between you, I think it's almost a record on Blockbusters, £550 each to take away. That, together with the common room collection of prizes which you're going to take back, will make you very popular at school. So whether you are disappointed or not, and you must be, we bid you congratulations on reaching that sum of money. We give you the T-shirt, of course, and the encyclopedias, and you'll never forget it. So I think they deserve a massive round of applause. Give them that, please. Well, that was Cathy and Alice. And I saw myself that the last thing Alice wanted to do was to stand there and be told what the answers were. So we'll wait for them to slide quietly off, and we'll give you the answers to those particular questions. You probably got them, did you? Self-service was the simple one, for that describes the cafeteria. Not at work, having 2 weeks off. Well, she was very tense. She knew she was coming down to that gold run. On holiday, of course. And the three at the end there, order to the boxer's assistant was seconds out. The Bishop Rock is the location of the lighthouse on the Isles of Scilly, and the Latin name of a species is always written in classification in italics. So that's cleaned all that up. It happens one way or the other in Blockbusters. It's just the way it goes, and we waste no time. We've got the board assembling itself, and the contestants, you'll be astonished to learn, already have. We have 3 contestants sitting there. Hope you've enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye-bye from all of us.
And Uncle Bob will be back with Chris, Simon and Chris to finish this game in early December when Blockbusters returns. Next Monday, live at 6:30 and exciting...
Sorry, it's raining, sir.